friends, hope you all are doing very well in your life, right? Welcome to Knitting Magic channel. Here I have come up with a very pretty and elegant and very easy reversible pattern. You can see here. You can use this design on a jacket, shawls even, baby sweaters, baby frocks, ladies cardigans, sweaters. This is how it looks from the front side, and this is how it looks same with the back side. So let's begin with the tutorial. This is only one row repeat pattern, and you need to cast on the multiples of 2. Any even numbers will do, right? And before we start with the tutorial, I want all you to please subscribe my channel, follow my channel, and hit a like button so that I get motivated and I come up with the very easy and elegant, pretty, beautiful designs for you all. So let's start. Here I have taken 17 stitches on the needle. You can see. The design starts with a basic row, right? You need to pay attention that you need to pull first stitch and pull the last stitch. That's it. Okay? So let's begin. I'll knit the first pole stitch pole-wise, first stitch pole-wise. See, pay attention. What you have to do is, now the yarn is already at our side because we have pulled the first stitch. I'm going to slip the next stitch pole-wise, and I'm going to knit the another stitch this way. And what I'm going to do is, I will slip this slip stitch over the knitted stitch this way, right? Yarn over, slip the stitch, first stitch knitwise, knit the next stitch, slip the first stitch pole-wise, knit the next stitch this way, and slip the slip stitch over the knitted stitch this way. So easy to make. Yarn over, slip the first stitch, knit the next stitch with the yarn over, slip the slip stitch over the knitted stitch this way. This is the way you need to knit the across. Yarn over, slip the first stitch, knit the another stitch with the yarn over, and slip the slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Yarn over, yarn at the other side, slip the first stitch pole-wise, and knit the next stitch this way, and you need to slip this slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Take the yarn at our side, knit the first stitch pole-wise, simply knit the next stitch this way, then slip the slip stitch we have already slipped over the knitted stitch, and the last stitch is pole stitch. So this way you are going to repeat all the rows across, right? First stitch I will slip. Now that was the first row, was a basic row. so that we was not able to identify the stitches, but now here you can identify the stitches very well. Now what you are going to do is yarn over. You can see the purl stitch over here, right? You can see here, this is the purl stitch. So you are going to slip this purl stitch purl wise, and this is the yarn over stitch. You can see this is the yarn over stitch. So this is the stitch you are going to knit, right? And slip the slip stitch over this knitted stitch. This is the way you are going to knit across. Yarn over, yarn at my side, slip the first stitch purl wise. You can see here, this is the yarn over stitch. You are going to knit this stitch and slip the slip stitch over this knitted stitch. Yarn at our side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch and slip the slipped stitch over the knitted stitch. Yarn at my side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch and slip this first stitch over the knitted stitch. This is the way you are going to knit the across this design. It is very simple, only one row repeat. Last stitch is purl stitch. See, you can see the design over here. I'll make 2 more repeats for you. Again, slip the first stitch. This is our 8th stitch. Take the yarn at our side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit this another stitch and slip this first slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Slip this first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch with the yarn our side and slip this slip stitch with this over this knit stitch. Slip the first stitch, knit the another stitch, pass on this slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Yarn at our side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch, slip the slip stitch over the knitted stitch. This is the way you are going to knit across. So this is very easy, right? And very pretty and very fun to make actually. Oh, I'm sorry, last stitch is our purl stitch. I'll show you one more repeat. See, you can see the design. One more repeat I'll show you. This is the edge stitch. I'll slip it. Yarn at my side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch, slip this slipped stitch over the knitted stitch. Yarn at my side, slip the first stitch purl wise, knit the another stitch, slip this slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Wow, what a fun! This is very fun to make, you know. the last stitch is knit stitch. Pall stitch. So you can see here the beautiful design forming. See? So you do try this design and let me know in the comment box, did you like the design or not? Please don't forget to hit a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take very well care of yourself.